Buenas tardes, good afternoon a la audiencia de HipicaTV y de EquinEdge. Hoy con los pronósticos para esta primera jornada en agosto de Goldstream Park. Hoy viernes 5 de agosto. Tenemos a Scotty McKeever y a Pascual Artiles listos para ofrecer sus selecciones para el Epic 5. Buenos días, buenas tardes, mejor dicho, Scotty, Pascual.
Buenos días, ¿qué tal?
Buenas tardes.
Así es, a mano derecha vemos el ticket que ha preparado Scotty McKeever con el generador de ticket de EquinEdge, el Ticket Generator. Él, por supuesto, lo personalizó y vemos el de Pascual Artiles también a mano derecha en sus pantallas. Y ahora vamos a ir carrera a carrera con el análisis. So let's start, Scotty, with race number 5 and good luck today. We have a deal with the coffees. Hoy le deseo suerte, Scotty, con sus pronósticos. Tenemos una apuesta con unos cafés a partir de ahora con sus long shot y sus single. Good luck today.
All right, so we've got a class dropper, big time, Nuno Tres, Mi Negrita. Big pace advantage, big class and drop. You can see, this one has bad form, though. Lost by 16, 20, 13, 77 lengths. This one needs the lead, gonna have the lead. Big class drop. You can see the strength of race, the SOR. And this horse is in for a tag. I believe this is for the first time. So, this horse is going to be very tough on the front end if it's okay. If it's not okay, who's interesting is numero dos, California Gigi, because Perez, who just won on Racing Colors, numero seis, look at that. He won by 3.5 lengths and gets off to ride the 2-horse California Gigi, who's EquinEdge's second pick. So I only covered these 2 horses.
Así es, para Scotty, Mi Negrita, la número 3, una yegua que baja abruptamente de nivel, primera vez en un reclamo, en el parque corrió en carreras mucho más competitivas en el SOR, el SOR, que es el Strength of Race, el nivel de fuerza de las carreras que ella viene compitiendo en promedio, 69. Y fíjense que la sigue es Countless Dreams, el número 8, un ejemplar que tiene 64. Y la verdad es que Mi Negrita, con ese nivel alto el que viene de correr y el pace de 71, muy por encima de sus rivales, pareciera que va a controlar el paso de la carrera, a diferencia de sus últimas actuaciones, y luce para ganar. A él le gusta también California Gigi para buscar un buen dividendo. La número 2, Edgar Pérez, que viene de ganar con la número 6, Racing Colors, ha preferido conducir a California Gigi, la número 2, y esto impulsa a Scotty a colocarla como una segunda selección, un ejemplar que pudiera sorprender a Mi Negrita. Así que Mi Negrita el 3, California Giri el 2. Para Pascual, ¿estás de acuerdo? ¿Qué te gusta?
Sí, en teoría Mi Negrita, de verdad que si Mi Negrita no gana esta carrera, definitivamente está descorazonada. La están súper bajando de agrupación, ha corrido con ejemplares superiores, incluso podría ser hasta una base, pero lo que le temo a la bajada tan grande que le hace su trainer Armando de la Cerda, y por eso prefería acompañarla. Lo otro que me llama la atención es que coloca a Miguel Ángel Vázquez, hay un 20% entre ellos cuando se juntan para conducir para llevar ejemplares. En la teoría, esta debería ser la clara para ganar la carrera. 35% de win, tiene la velocidad de la carrera y repetimos, ha corrido con superiores y pienso que los 7 furlongs también se le da bien. Si ella está bien, no debería perder, pero como no tenemos muy clara esa parte de la historia, porque sus últimas carreras realmente han dejado mucho que desear, estoy de acuerdo con Scoring al punto de la número 2. Edgar Pérez prefiere montarse allí, viene de un segundo bueno en su última cuerpo y un cuarto, 17% de win, 34% la efectividad entre Rosino y Edgar Pérez, una yunta muy ganadora a lo largo de este meeting. Y decidí colocar una tercera opción con la número 8, que tiene un SOR muy bueno de 64, superior a los 52 que promedia para esta carrera. Y Luca Panici con Kathleen O'Connell siempre es una yunta peligrosa, 12% la efectividad entre ellos. Voy a colocarlo como una tercera opción, buscando un buen dividendo en la carrera, en caso de que Mi Negrita o California Gigi se caigan, porque en teoría la carrera no debería salir de allá dos.
For Pascual, 2, 3, and 8. He thinks if Mi Negrita is fit, she's going to win. But if she's not fit and she's not running well in her last races, that is the reason that he adds California Gigi and also Countless Dreams number 8 that has a big SOR of 64. un SOR de 64 para el 8, así que para Pascual 2, 3 y 8. Let's talk about race 6. Vamos a hablar de la sexta carrera. And I'm seeing a single here for Mr. Scotty. Good luck.
Okay, well, Nice Baby is going to be your big favorite. But look, this horse had the lead last time out. Easy lead and just stopped at 6 furlongs. I mean, should have been set, ready to go. Now this horse has to get an extra half furlong, guys. And I don't know how, I mean, this horse is the horse to beat for sure, but I'm going to take a chance on Marvelous Lady. And the reason is Edgar Zayas jumps aboard, the second-time starter. The horse was bet first time out to the favorite, might have needed the race. Now you can see the GSR goes up a little bit. Zayas jumps aboard, Safi Joseph Jr. They have a good jockey-trainer combination. And let's see what it is, 32%. I think it's go time for the 4-horse Marvelous Lady. I think numero 4 for the win, me gusta.
Para Scotty, primero habló de Nice Baby, el 5, y es el ejemplar que él dice que la mayoría de la gente lo va a apostar mucho, va a ser la favorita de la carrera. Sin embargo, dice que Nice Baby en su última tomó la punta, iba como adelante y se paró. Y hoy va a tener que correr un furlong más distancia todavía. Y esto no parece muy favorable para ella. Y él se está arriesgando con Marvelous Lady, la número 4. Él observa que Edgar Zayas pasa la silla. Safi Joseph Jr. usualmente, y lo ha dicho aquí Pascual varias veces en el show, necesita una carrera para poner sus caballos en forma, y esta ya debutó, no lo hizo mal, va a la segunda salida, y es un ejemplar que luce muy peligrosa contra Nice Baby. Entonces para Scotty, Marvelous Lady, el 4 es Scotty Single, la base de Scotty es Marvelous Lady. Pascual.
Sí, la tengo entre las marcas. Claramente ya sabemos la efectividad de esta yunta, sabemos la efectividad de Safi Joseph cuando ya sus ejemplares pasan del debut, aunque en este meeting ha estado bastante bien en el punto de los dosañeros y debutar con victorias. La tengo en las marcas. Nice Baby ciertamente se paró en la última, pero corrió abierta y ahora vuelve a correr restringida. Y le voy a dar una nueva oportunidad, no la voy a dejar por fuera. Y decidí, al no colocar una base, pues decidir una tercera opción que es Extra Indy, la número 2, la que conduce Leonel Reyes. Ciertamente su trainer Matthew Williams no es muy conocido, pero es muy efectivo debutando con dosañeros. Es muy efectivo debutando. Esta potrilla viene con buenos trabajos a la carrera. Es una nieta de AP Indy, es una nieta de Carlin, tiene sangre, así que yo la voy a colocar como una tercera opción buscando un buen dividendo en la carrera en caso de que las dos favoritas se caigan, sea el 5 o el 4. Así que me voy con esas 3, 2, 4 y 5 en la sexta.
So for Pascual, Marvelous Lady is a sure thing in this race. Pick that is mandatory, but he adds Nice Baby. He's giving her another opportunity in this race, and he adds the first starter, Extra Indy. Matthew Williams and Leonel Reyes is the squad with Extra Indy. Has a good genetics, GSR 66, una genética positiva para el 2 Extra Indy, para Pascual también el 4 Marvelous Lady, el 5 Nice Baby. So 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. Let's go to race 7 and let's hear Scotty.
So I found this race tough, but one of the reasons why I'm leaving the 3 out is because this horse seemed like a player to me, 25% to win, but the trainer's only 3%. The horse won or barely lost last time out. You can see sometimes these horses on paper that look so good, you know, they can disappoint you here. I just think we got a new trainer and he's only 3%. He claimed this horse for $12,500 last time out. You can see that, Catherine Davey. And but 8-1 on the EquinEdge morning line. Now I will say this horse is 2 for 2, going 8.5 furlongs on the synthetic. But I do think that I do think that the one horse take the podium. This horse has been off a little bit of a layoff. I think with D'Angelo and Vasquez. D'Angelo claimed this horse for 12.5 last time out. I normally don't like maidens horses that break their maiden and then come back to win because they only win about 5% of the time. That being said, it's a little bit higher when horses win first time out or second time out. So it is the EquinEdge top pick. I'm going to try to beat the 4-horse because I just think this horse has burned money. I didn't like that race 2 back where this horse had a lead as the big favorite, even money, and lost. I think this horse is a money burner. I think this horse is going to have a little bit of a lead, but I'm going to try to beat the 4. It's the horse to beat. And I'm going to throw the 2 horse. I think this 2 horse might run a good race. Not the best breaker in the world, but I think this horse is getting a little bit easier this time. That's my long shot in the race. But the horse I like the best in the race is Mo Clips with Edgar Zayas and Safi Joseph Jr. I think they're going to win this race. And this horse broke its maiden last time out fairly easily against much easier, but did it nicely. And what I liked about it was this horse needed the race, is lightly raced, and I think they're trying to get the money. Nice purse at $22,000. I think Mo Clips is going to win this race.
Así es, para Scotty 1, 2 y 6. Habló de la yegua que puede ser una de las favoritas, Splicer, la número 3, un ejemplar que luce muy bien en el papel, pero en el morning line de EquinEdge, que es la segunda columna, pueden ver que 8-1, el morning line de este ejemplar es 2-1 y en el sistema es 8-1. El sistema estadísticamente no está soportando mucho ese morning line de 2-1, a pesar de que tiene 2-2 la distancia en esta superficie. Él indica que el cambio de entrenador quizás no va a ser muy positivo, tiene un porcentaje bajo y este ejemplar él le ve muchas dudas, por eso se arriesgó a quitarlo, tomó a Take the Podium, la de José Francisco D'Angelo, un ejemplar que corrió muy bien en su debut, ganó atropellando. 5% efectividad para los ejemplares cuando vienen de ganar en su estreno para repetir, es baja en líneas generales en los Estados Unidos, pero es un ejemplar que tiene mucho chance y él cree que puede correr muy bien hoy. El que más le gusta es Mo Clips, el número 6, un ejemplar que ha corrido poco, ganó en buena forma, Garzaya haciendo dupla con Safi Joseph Jr., un ejemplar que tiene fuerza para ganar esta carrera, y un long shot, el número 2, Know When to Fold Them, un ejemplar que va a correr con varias libras menos con el aprendiz Jason Guayas y pudiera ser la gran sorpresa de la carrera. A Scotty le gusta este ejemplar que es el long shot de EquinEdge, así que una carrera abierta, 1, 2 y 6. Escuchemos a Pascual y qué opina.
Sí, una carrera muy abierta que puede pasar cualquier cosa. Yo preferí ir con las experimentadas porque la de Safi Joseph ciertamente viene a ganar muy bien, pero ganó un lote muy mediocre. Hay que ver si realmente tiene con qué como para repetir la victoria. Y la de Quiquito la tenía Safi anteriormente, y cuando Safi debuta en un grupo tan bajo, fíjate que Quiquito decide repetirla en una agrupación parecida, no busca subirla ni nada por el estilo, así que incluso tardó bastante para traerla a su segunda presentación, entonces me generan dudas. Así que bueno, me fui con las que han corrido, la número 3 y la número 4. La de Leonel Reyes puede ser peligrosa. En su última la subieron por primera vez a la larga y lo hizo muy bien, cayó a cuerpo y medio, muy cerca de poder lograr la victoria en esa oportunidad. Y bueno, la número 3 para mí la conducción de Edgar Pérez es una garantía que incluso ya en algún momento la llevó a la victoria. Así que bueno, yo me fui con las experimentadas 3 y 4.
We have a disagreement here. It's very clear. Scotty didn't like 3 and 4 in his ticket, and Pascual, vice versa. He likes 3 and 4. He likes the speed horses. Rubisa is the speed. Splicer, the horse that is coming from behind. Edgar Perez is a very good jockey, and he was saying that Mo Clips, the level, the SOR is so low, and he's very afraid of her, and the same doubts about taking the podium number 1. Así que muchas dudas para Pascual con el 1 y el 6, y se arriesgó entonces colocando el 3 y el 4. I am seeing that it's better to put as many horses as possible in this race. Coloquen todos los caballos que pueden en esta carrera, porque pueden observar dos pronosticadores que dieron caballos completamente diferentes. Complete disagreement in this race. Let's go to race 8, Scotty. Vamos a la octava carrera.
All right, I threw out one horse. I really had a hard time in this race. I will the one horse who's the EquinEdge long shot. Look at the morning line, 5-2, EquinEdge long shot, a nice win percentage in this race. And in 3 tries, it has been first, second, or third. I think that the one horse, the Great Cath, can be very, very tough in here. I also like the 3 horse Choose to Be Happy because this one has 2 second place finishes, has some class. I think the jockey trainer combination is 40% with Kevin Krieger and Plessa Jr. So I like that horse a bit. And then, but probably those 2 horses. I do think Poseidon's Passion is the horse to beat. Should get a pretty good trip and from that post. But I will say this, being on the inside post, is a better place to be. But this horse, it does have class. And so probably the 7 is the horse to beat. But I just figured because I like the early races so much, I thought that I would spread in here.
Así es para Scotty, una carrera muy pareja. Habló de Poseidon's Passion, la número 3, un ejemplar con muchísima oportunidad para la victoria, probablemente el ejemplar que es superior al grupo, pero la carrera igual la ve muy pareja, y la decisión de colocarlos a todos a amarrar, asegurar esta carrera, está fundamentada también en que las primeras carreras él las resolvió con menos ejemplares en su ticket, así que él considera que no tiene por qué arriesgarse en carrera, reducirla más, y los colocó a los 7 menos al número 8. El número 8 es el único ejemplar que no está en el ticket. So almost all for Scotty, casi todos en esta carrera. Pascual.
Bueno, me fui con el de más win, el número 7, 32% en el win. El SOR está por encima del promedio de la carrera, 60, él está en 67. Es mi primera opción de victoria, y después tengo poco para invertir, así que coloqué el número 6. Se juntan nuevamente Laura Casares y Leonel Reyes, 8% de la efectividad entre ambos. El SOR está en 61. Este número 6, si ven su retrospecto, pues corre muy bien con Leonel Reyes. Incluso ya está en 2 oportunidades, lo llevó a la victoria, siempre está decidiendo con él. Así que bueno, voy a pensar que nuevamente con la conducción de Leonel Reyes, este número 6 estará decidiendo. Así que bueno, 6-7 en la carrera 8.
Así es, 6 y 7 para Pascual. He likes Poseidon's Passion, top SOR, 32% win percentage, top win percentage. And Treves, 4-for-3 at the distance and surface. Leonel Reyes, rider that have won with Treves, 61 SOR, 68 GSR, en una genética alta, 68. El SOR, repetimos, el SOR, el Strength of Race, que es la tercera. Está el win, está el pace y está el SOR, que es el nivel, el promedio, el nivel de las carreras. Así que Pascual se orientó con eso para seleccionar a Treves, y el GCR, que es la última columna a la derecha, en la parte superior de la columna en rojo, es la genética. Mientras más alto el número, mejor, y Treves tiene el número más alto. Así que 6 y 7, 6 and 7 por Pascual. Let's go to last race. Vamos a la última carrera, Scotty.
So the one horse has been off of a layoff, new trainer. This horse is dropping from a straight maiden down to this lowest level, 12-5 claimer, been off since October. What I do like about the horse, one, it's EquinEdge's top pick, but I do like the fact that this horse showed some speed all the way to the second call. So clearly this horse has some talent, and so now drops to the basement. This horse could be long gone. It looks like it's going to be the pace of the race. But that being said, you still never know. So because this horse has been off a while, dropping in class, so I couldn't really key this horse, but I did like this horse. The 3 horse has 0 speed. I think I'm going to leave this horse out only because I think this horse, coming from on the dirt from that far back, horses don't usually win unless they're big time class advantage, and this horse is not. So I think maybe trying to leave the 3 out of your ticket is not a bad play. And then I just thought that this was a wide open race as well. So I kind of like the EquinEdge long shot, the 7 horse, Miss Holly. This one deserves a look. It's a first time starter. I like the workouts, and there's just some signs that this horse might be able to run some. So watch for that. Plus, not only that, EquinEdge long shots do very well with first time starters.
Así es, Cory hablaba del Login to Fly, el número 1, un ejemplar que tiene velocidad. Probablemente esté tratando de comandar la carrera temprano, pero tiene tiempo sin correr. El SOR del ejemplar es 54, el más alto de la carrera. Pareciera que las métricas apuntan a que este número 1 pudiera correr bien, pero parte por dentro y tiene tiempo sin correr. Esa es la razón por la cual reforzó con la debutante Nacho Siesta el 4, el 5 South Pacific, que también tiene unas métricas que le respaldan, el SOR 46. El número 6, el ejemplar Mud Shaft, un ejemplar que también es 19% para ganar, tiene chance. Él sacó el 3 y explicó por qué. Irish Samurai, un ejemplar que tiene 13% para ganar, pero el pace es 10 apenas, y él indica que cuando un ejemplar no tiene mucha clase en venir atropellando y ganar la carrera es poco probable, así que por eso se arriesgó a sacarla, y le gusta el long shot en Miss Holly, la número 7, un ejemplar que pudiera ganar con un buen dividendo. Así que 1, 4, 5, 6 y 7, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7 por Scotty. Para Scotty, let's hear Pascual. Vamos a escuchar a Pascual. Pascual.
¿Me escuchan bien? Ok.
Sí.
Pero fíjate, esta última carrera o gana alguno de estos alguno de estas que ya han corrido o alguno de los debutantes se lleva la victoria. Yo aposté por las que han corrido, incluso aposté más por las que van muy descargadas en las libras, que es el caso de la número 6 con Elsa Morrison. Y el otro que me llama la atención en la carrera es el número 3 o la número 3 que lleva Jason Guayas. Van muy descargados en las libras y el grupo es tan discreto que eso puede ser un factor a su favor. Coloqué al 1, que ciertamente viene a reaparecer, mucho tiempo sin correr, pero en la única carrera que hizo, lo hizo con un lote infinitamente superior. Incluso mi negrita ganó aquella carrera donde ella participó en la única salida que tiene, y completé las marcas con la número 5. De las que debutan, la que más me llama la atención es la número 4. Ciertamente su trainer no se destaca por debutar ganando, pero es que el lote es tan mediocre que a lo mejor pudiese salir victoriosa. Pero bueno, me fui con las que han corrido. 1, 3, 5, 6.
So for Pascual, a decision was needed. Or you use first starters, a mix, or you use the experienced horses. He decided to go with the horses that has run, like the number 1, Longing to Fly, the top SOR, el SOR más alto, el Longing to Fly el 1, muchísima oportunidad para ganar. El 3, Irish Samurai, has a win percentage 13, 13% para ganar el win percentage, y va con Jason Guayas and 112 pounds only, solamente 112 libras. He added South Pacific number 5, añadió el 5 South Pacific, un ejemplar que también tiene métricas que la respaldan. Metrics are supporting number 5, and number 6 must shaft in the same way. So if you see the win percentage, it's very equalized. This race is very tough. Para Pascual los porcentajes están muy parejos, todo está muy parejo en esta carrera, así que 1, 3, 5 y 6. From the first starters, he likes more the number 4 Nacho Sista. That is the first starter that if you are able to add it, because the GSR is 60, el GSR, la genética 65, but it's a very tough race. So spread this race. And now before we finish, let's show the 2 tickets. Estamos viendo ahora el ticket de Pascual, que es un ticket por $72, con no tiene base, la séptima 3 y 4, la octava 6 y 7, sus 2 dobles líneas. Y vamos a ver el ticket de Scotty. Scotty's ticket por $100, $105, disculpen, 105. El 4 Marvelous Lady, la sexta carrera de su base. And now it's my time to give 2 horses. So let's go to race 5. Ahora voy a yo darles un par de caballos que me gustan. En la quinta carrera, I like the number 8 has a long shot, Countless Dreams. El número 8, Countless Dreams. SOR 64, el SOR 64, good GSR, un buen GSR. I know the win percentage is low. Yo sé que el porcentaje para ganar es poco, but I don't trust mi negrita. So I put mi negrita. I put also California Gigi. Yo puse el 2, pero I like the number 8, Countless Dreams, to upset the race. Me gusta el 8. And let's go to race 6 because I will add another one. Vamos a la sexta carrera porque voy a decir uno más. Es the first starter, Darth Vader. Careful, has a big GSR. El número 8 tiene un GSR alto. Darth Vader. If Nice Baby and Marvelous Lady didn't deliver, if they don't deliver, I like the number 8, Darth Vader. GSR 70 de GSR de genética para este número 8. Acompáñela con Nice Baby el 4 y Marvelous Lady Nice Baby el 5 y Marvelous Lady número 4, que son las que le gustan a los muchachos aquí. So, good luck today. Muy buena suerte para ustedes. See you tomorrow. Mañana nos vemos.
Hasta mañana.
Hasta mañana.
All right. That was good. You took 2 horses I don't even have. You're gonna owe me. You're gonna owe me some coffee.
I have proof. I have proof that I have those horses in my tickets. Oh
no, I believe you. I believe you.
Are my tickets? I am not, coming out with I'm launching this against you. No.
I would just say this. I would just say this, Alfredo, that when you're going on the straightaway on the dirt over at Gulfstream Park, unless you're the lone speed, the 8 has no speed. So the 8's going to be going to be going to have to make a run. They just don't win very often from that far back. And then based on the pace number with this first time starter, the 8 horse, it's going to be wide as well. So it's one of the reasons why I didn't really care for this horse either. So I think Marvelous Lady is a wonderful bet today. I really do. I think the 4 horses.
No, I like her too.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I have, when you see a horse with metrics that are supporting the horse, and Darth Vader has 70 compared with the number 4, 62 is not bad. I admit that. The number 4, I think is going to run very well. But check the morning line, EquinEdge morning line, 7-2 on 8, 4-1 on 4.
Yeah.
He's saying something to you.
And the 8 horse is the EquinEdge second pick as well, and it's got a good GSR. No, there is some stuff pointing there for sure, but it's not going to be easy.
I don't need to say anything else. You said everything.
It's true. It's true.
It's going to be tough. The number 4. The number 4 is not the first pick. The number 4 is not the long shot. It's Darth Vader.
Yeah. So, no, for sure. No, you're right. I'm going against the system.
I'm already tasting my coffee.
Okay, how do you drink your coffee anyways?
Let's see. No, I don't want to move forward with that because I'm rooting also for the ticket because when Justin Sampson, that 5 is vulnerable. Okay.
No, I think we're agreeing that maybe you have to. This 5 is going to stop. And now it has to get an extra half of a furlong. It's scary up front for sure, but it's still got to get an extra half furlong. So, I don't know. That's tough to do. I mean, this horse. I watched the video of that last race, and this horse just stopped.
Let's read because I need to work. But let me ask Justin that is watching the show, obviously. Justin, what do you like in this race? Do you like the number 4 Marvelous Lady, or do you like more to add more horses like Darth Vader, Extra Indy, or whatever?
I'd be curious. I'd be curious what Oldie likes in this race as well. Like, I'm just curious whether. So Justin agrees the 5 is vulnerable. I wonder what Oldie thinks. So Oldie, you think this 5 is vulnerable as well? Like, that's the scary part is, look at this. It's got a 24-point advantage in pace. I mean, that's pretty scary. I mean, that horse is going to have a really easy lead on the front end, right? Unless for whatever reason the 2 horse and the 8 shows some pace.
I'm expecting a speed from the number 8 today.
Well, I don't know. The pace number says the horse has no speed. And I tell you what, what I've been impressed with? The algorithms, they improve. So initially with first-time starters, I didn't see where the pace numbers were very accurate. I've been seeing them be way more accurate with these first-time starters. Have you noticed that as well?
No, I don't know.
You don't know? You don't pay attention to that?
Okay, I didn't get you. No, the algorithm is getting better with the first starter.
With the first time starter pace numbers, right?
Especially when the GSR is high.
Yeah,
when the GSR is high and the GSR is 70.
But they're not related. But they're not related.
No,
but I'm just saying, like, they're just not. Well, here's the thing. I saw a horse win the other day that had like a 29 GSR. I mean, it doesn't happen very often. And the trainer or the owner had called me and said, my horse is going to win. I said, your horse has no chance of winning. It went gate to wire. I said, yeah, it was a first-time starter. But it won, and it actually broke its maiden, and it was a straight maiden. What it did was it showed speed. Now, what was ironic about that was the EquinEdge pick. It was the top EquinEdge pick. But it had like a 29.
You're claiming that algorithm is not related or connected with the.
No. Yeah.
So it's not looking at the genetic of the horse. So it's looking at other parameters like the jockey trainer combination stats. It's an algorithm that is making a decision based on stats, and I don't know. It's trying to. It's funny because that algorithm is like you handicapping the race. So that algorithm was saying that the horse has a chance, and you are saying that it was not. So
so here's the thing. Like when I look at this race, look, nothing lines up. You have 40% of the 5 top EquinEdge pick. It's got a good GSR, but it just stops. It should be favorite, but okay. So then you look at the 4 horse. It's a second time starter. These second time starters, we've seen this. The better of first time starter runs, sometimes I like to leave them out because it just seems like the second time starters, you just don't know what you're going to get. You know, it's like a box of chocolates. You know what I mean? Who knows?
But who is the trainer of the number 8 and the jockey?
The trainer is Michael Yates, and Miguel Vasquez jumps aboard, but they're only 13% jockey trainer combination. So, I mean,
well, that 13% is most coming from first starters.
Yeah, well, you have to remember too, and you're right about this, is that when you have one horse like the 5 horse that's taken up 40% of the win percentages, then 12%. If you don't like the favorite, 12% is not terrible. Like, so I'm not even looking at the win percentage in this race at all. I'm looking at the other things, like the second time starter. I'm looking at.
I like this race because and Justin is also thinking like you. He doesn't like the 5, but the 5, all the metrics point the 5 is the first.
They
pick.
do. They do.
And,
they do.
And the reason that you are not picking the 5 is because you don't like it, the horse.
No,
but
and you're making,
saying that it's going to get the job done at the end.
It is.
That is interesting, right?
It is. Now, if you're going to try to beat a horse like that, try to beat a horse that's burned money 2 races in a row. That's 1. And then 2, try to beat a horse that's lightly raced. That's the 4 horse. So that's where you can beat some of these horses.
No, yeah, I agree.
When they're lightly raced like that, they can improve tremendously. I've been, playing Gulfstream now since I moved to Florida now for about a year and a half. And you just don't see a lot of horses on the straightaway over at Gulfstream Park. You don't see them winning from outside posts. From post 7 over, they don't win very often. Go online and look at the stats. The horses, 6 and under win more of those. And I would argue with you that the horses that do win from 7 post and out, they're because they're way classier or they're lone speed. So, or tactical.
Yeah, well, in my ticket I have 4, 5, and 8 because for sure the number 4 is going to chase that number 5 and is going to try to beat her, and we don't know.
Edgar Zayas is getting on this horse. Like, so you're not putting Edgar. First of all, you're not going to put Edgar Zayas on this 4 horse unless you're thinking you're going to win. I just don't think you would do it.
He has the top agent here. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, he could have just chosen any horse he wanted in here, and he chose the 4. That's what I think. Sometimes it's not that way. That's one way you can play too, because you have to figure that Edgar Zayas on a 10 race card is going to win 3 at least, right? So you have to look at it from that perspective and go, okay, did this horse already run good with another jockey, and now they're putting that jockey back on? They're being loyal. So you can kind of do a process of elimination just to find wins. So for me, I only found a couple of races where I, at least in this sequence, where Edgar Zayas was live, and that was with the 4 horse, and then also with the 6 horse here in race number 7. I think those are his 2 most live mounts. I don't think he's winning any of the other races.
And what do you like in race 4?
Let's look. You know what the great thing about EquinEdge is? I mean, I haven't even looked at this race, but look, Reyes gets off of the 5 horse, and but that's no big shakes because he didn't run good last time out. And then Mirage gets off the 1 who was scratched. Okay, so look at the pace. You have a pace number in the 7 horse who's got a good post from the outside. The 2 horse might be on the lead only because of the inside post. But that being said, the class of the 7 stands out over the 2 horse. So and then look at the GSR of the 7 horse Plugman. I mean, it looks really good. This horse had an awkward start last time out, and faced a 66 group, was only 4% to win. Look, now gets an optional claiming gets an easy field right now. I think my only concern a little bit with this 7 horse is, does it need the lead? But it's going to probably have the lead anyways. This horse is going to win for fun. The 2 horse, it depends. If you're the jockey Reyes, you're looking at this 2 horse going, look, I can rate. I don't need to go. If you're the jockey the 7, you're probably sending. So I think the 7 is going to be awfully tough. If it's going to get beat, it'll get beat by Sensei Loris the 2.
Well, the only enemy is the number 4, Father Glado. But I don't know. This horse is a declaration of war. The GSR is not bad, 63. He has some class, but not enough to beat Klugman.
Well, listen, it's also a second time off of a layoff, but yeah, for sure. If this horse has every right to improve next time out, I would agree with you. And looking at it right now, I would agree that I mean, you got D'Angelo. Yeah.
But I reached the same conclusion than you, that Klugman is the only single today in the Pick 6.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. And you take a horse like this 5 horse, the EquinEdge long shot. I don't like it. Look, it barely won against a 44 group and then got its butt kicked in that last race at 18-1. I mean, maybe for the money, but in the money, but I don't think the 5 horse is a winner, and the 3 horse doesn't look like a winner as well. So you could probably do this very easily. I mean, this race is between these horses. What's amazing about using EquinEdge is we have the horses almost always. It's just a matter of how you put your bets. Like, we're going to have horses today. I mean, it's just, did we put the right ticket together? That's really what it comes down to.
Yes, you are completely true. The tickets that I'm not hitting is because I am not building the ticket in the right way sometimes, but that is the tough part. That is the tough part of the game. Especially
if you have payout, by the way. First of all, Justin just made a really good point. I don't think the 5 is going to win this race, Justin. That being said, this horse, throughout the last race, but look at the GSR today. It's a 72. Good connections.
Yeah, because he's a medaglia de oro. That is the reason.
Yeah, exactly. Back on the dirt. I mean, this horse has every right to improve. I don't see it beating Klugman, but it can improve for sure. And then tell me about the mandatory payout on Sunday at Gulfstream Park. Any idea what you'd be expecting in these pools?
They're expecting $1.5 million, but I think it's going to be way over $2 million, I think.
Yeah.
So it's a good day to try. Maybe in the social media we can post a good ticket there, and if you want to do a show, maybe I can ask if we can do it. But I think at least we can propose a ticket on social media.
By the way, I played my first pick 6 in a long time yesterday over at Saratoga, and I hit the pick 6 yesterday. I got back like 4,600. Huh?
How much it paid?
I think 4,600. I got back, so it wasn't bad. Yeah, it wasn't bad, and I haven't played pick 6s at all.
On the budget of the ticket?
Huh?
The budget of the ticket.
Oh, the budget of the ticket was I think it was $1,072.
You need to hit it less than 200.
Oh, actually, in retrospect, I could have played it for $80 and still won it. So there was just a couple of prices, and then those were easy. There wasn't really that many long shots. I was actually surprised it paid as much as it did. I only used 2 horses in the last leg yesterday, though. I used the 3 horse and the 7. And put
that was very risky. I like the number 1 that finished second, almost win the race.
Oh, I liked the 3. The 3 horse had a terrible trip, and I got a note on that horse next time out. But there's also a mandatory at Del Mar on Saturday as well. I hate that Del Mar went to the 20 cent. I hate it. I mean, your meet is 40 days long or whatever it is, and you're doing 20 cent. I just I can't even get down with it. I mean, I'm just not doing it. I mean, I'll play 20 cent denomination when there's a mandatory payout, but even then, when do you really see any of this stuff pay any good? When? Once every 2 or 3 years you get a good payout in the 20 cent?
Yes, because you have a lot of winning combination at the end. It's logical. A lot of people is betting and is putting millions of combinations in the game. So Well, but let's see what happened today. That is our case, and well, I will wish you good luck.
Wait, real quickly. How do you take your coffee, anyways? What kind of coffee do you drink?
Let's say mochaccino.
A mocha, a cafe mocha.
A cafe mocha, yeah, that's good.
Cafe mocha. Okay.
Well,
okay.
You're lucky. We didn't have this deal last week, so we can.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We can keep track of this, and maybe we can have several coffees in the tab.
No, we got to do something better than that. We got to figure this out. I think what we'll do it for a month, and we'll see. You get 2 picks, I get 2 picks each show, and then we'll do some sort of wager. It got to be better than coffee. Blah blah. We got to do a wager of some sort to see. Now the thing is don't get me. You get my blood flowing and get me motivated. You don't want that. You don't want that. It doesn't matter because I remember when I worked for TVG and we had a producer there, Drew, and young whippersnapper, and he'd be like, I like this horse, and I'm like, no. So next thing you know, we start doing competitions, and so yeah, bourbon would be good. So anyways, we're doing competitions, and he starts talking crap. I'm like, okay. And he was picking a few winners and kind of beat me a little bit. And then he started talking crap. I'm like, okay, it's on. Let's put it this way. I got all his money and I made him sign on there. Scotty kicked my ass. I've got those bills posted on my wall. Posted.
Okay. Maybe that is a good idea, but that competition.
Don't poke the bear. Have you ever heard that term? It's an American. Don't poke the bear.
Okay. Yes. Don't wake the monster. Okay. The beast or whatever. I don't call the Kraken. Blah blah blah. Okay.
That's right.
Well,
you just woken up the Kraken. That's right. Call me Zeus. For now on, you will address me as Zeus.
Well, the trash talk is getting to another level. Sorry about that. And but besides that, when you said about the competition, maybe you need to consider to have an internal competition.
We're going to. We're going to have tournaments on EquinEdge for sure. Yeah.
Because it's very easy for you to create something here to get the picks or the tickets or I don't know, whatever. And maybe you can have a competition with picks, competition with earnings. I don't know. You can have several stuff here, and it will be interesting for the people to participate.
Yeah, for sure. You don't drink.
About the trash talk, let's see what Marvelous Lady is doing today. I will wait for that race all day long.
I know you will. Marvelous Lady is going to win. I'm sure of that. Okay, real quickly, a pick 5, early pick 5 here. Who do you think give me a pick 5 early? We're gonna.
Okay, well, you saw that I posted a pick 5. In the first race, I liked 3, 4, and 9.
3, 4,
early
and
pick
9.
5. Early pick 5.
Let's see here. Early pick 5, 3, 4, and then you added the 9. First time starter, and right now it's getting bet as well. You don't think that 3 horse is long gone? I mean, these types of horses get beat every single time, though. They just do. They run good. They get a second place finish, and they come back and get their ass kicked next time out.
But the GSR is low. Compared with the number 4, 62.
Okay, so we have to use the 9.
Is a danger. And the number 9, I remember that horse has something interesting that I saw. But let me check.
First time starter.
I like that number 9.
Goldie, the 3 horses a single in race number 5.
Is the first horse in the percentage? Well, by 1 point, but has Sonny Leon and Dave Fox, and Dave Fox usually during the summer start winning races, and in this race, this horse, the number 9 is like a third option. So I put it because I don't know if the number 4 is going to chase the number 3 and they got tired, and the number 9, runs them down. I don't know. I like the number 9 has a surprise.
And here's the thing. I want to like the 8 horse a little bit, wheeling and dealing.
I don't like the GSR.
I don't like the GSR either, but this horse was bet first time out and turned its head. And in a sprint race going 5.5 furlongs, you know, you'll see that's where you'll see sometimes these lower GSRs win if they have more talent. I don't know that you can completely leave out the 8-horse. But the 4-horse, Love is awesome. And this first-time starter is getting some serious play. Edgar Zayas, Safi Joseph, and Edgar Zayas could win 3 races today. Could win 3 races.
Agree. Especially with this horse. In the second leg, I like 1, 2, 3, 6. This race
1, 2,
is
3, 6.
yes.
1, 2, 3, 6, and big pace advantage. Oh, the 3-horse. I could see. I like that. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay.
And in the next race, 2, 3, 5, 7. 2, 3, 5, and 7. I like the number 5. If you want to say to bet the horse. Yes, to bet the horse. Maybe she's winning this race. I like her a lot. This SOR is high, the higher of the race. The EquinEdge morning line is 3-1 against 7-2 in the morning line. So this horse is doing something today, and is the second pick of EquinEdge. I like that number 5.
Look at this horse. This horse here with Edgar Zayas and Safi Joseph Jr. I mean, maybe they're going to win 4 races. This horse is going to run good. This horse is going to run very good.
It's vulnerable.
This horse has just burned money. That's all this horse has done, and it's dropping 12 points. I don't like the 5. I don't like the 5. You're not winning with that horse. You're not winning with that horse. You're not winning with that horse. It's not going to happen. Here, let me just take it out for you right now. Can you take your ticket back?
No.
Okay, who do you like in the last race?
Okay, I have Glockman. In the last race that is part of the late pick 5, I have 2, 3, 6, and 8.
Yeah, you're going to win that race for sure. Yeah.
I don't trust Minegrita, and I think Countless Dreams could pay well in this race also. So that's it.
Yeah. If you're going to beat a horse, if you're going to beat the 7 horse,
in the third leg, you put in the first leg is 2, 3, 5, 7.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I got to add 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, hold on here. 2, 3, 5, 7. Hold on here. 2, 3, 5, 7. That's right. Okay, there it is.
It's for 86, I think.
Yeah, I'm just adding a few horses here because we got to account for your bad handicapping. You know, we have to watch out for that. Okay,
good luck with that. Believe me, when I get serious, I'm not tough cookie with this.
Well, listen. First of all, you've been kicking my ass, so that's it. But
last week I kicked your ass in 2 days in a row, and
you did.
Last week with the right single, you were hitting the late pick 5. I don't know what happened to you. So let's see today. Let's see today, because I have here a message. I will read it publicly because it's important that the people knows. You know. Let me find out. Scotty McKeever. 10:49 p.m. Easy card today. Okay.
That's right. Easy card.
You need to deliver. You need to deliver now because
easy
I
card.
never say that.
4 is going to win for fun. Fun. Take it to the bank.
Let's see. I will text you very soon. Well, in a couple of hours.
Alfredo,
well, see you around. Good luck today, guys, and wishing you the best. Tomorrow, right, I saw an email. You are live tomorrow, right?
I'm live tomorrow at 12:15 Eastern time, and we're on tomorrow at 10:30 Eastern?
Yes, I think so. And if you need, okay, let me check the mail.
What time are we on tomorrow?
Tomorrow we are live 11:30 Eastern time.
11:30 Eastern, and then I have right after that 12:15. I've got my show. I was going to have Dave Weaver was going to come on the show, but we had a mix-up in schedules because he's covering the Hambletonian back in New Jersey, so we're not going to have him on tomorrow. So that's a drag. I was looking forward to that. He might come on next week. So Dave Weaver is always a lot of fun, and we're going to look to have more guests on my show as well too. So we're working on stuff. Also, if there's any good producers out there, I'm looking to hire a producer for EquinEdge Live. So, and maybe a couple of other shows we're looking at right now too. So, if there's anybody that's a good producer, let me know.
Okay. I'll let you
Okay.
know. You're talking about every day of the week, right?
No, we're talking about probably probably 3 shows a week, maybe 4 shows a week, and that person would be like developing the content, the schedule, guests, things like that, maybe ideas, things like that. Keep the show flowing a little bit better. So we're looking to expand right now because we've got a big release coming up in a few months. So well, hopefully it's a few months. We're working on it. It's big. It's a big release.
Okay. Well, tomorrow, if today you don't have a good day, tomorrow you can do what you are doing now. You can show at Video Hipico and you show my pics. Just let me know and I will put it there in my profile so you can get, the information.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Oldie. Yeah, you know what? If I don't start hitting anytime soon, maybe I'll just make myself the producer. I could at least do better at that. No, I have. Last week on the show, we had some times where we were hot on my show. It wasn't the word. Definitely, I wasn't cold, but I've not exactly been on fire. And I haven't played many tournaments, and the one I have played, I've not done very good. So I've kind of lost my rhythm a little bit. And you have to get on a rhythm as a handicapper. But this is the coldest I've been probably in the last 3 years. So I gotta figure that out. It's been a little bit elusive for me.
There is a phrase that says that you can be lucky in the game and in the love at the same time, but we don't know because at Las Vegas I saw something different. So let's stop talking. I can't say the word and hit some tickets.
All right, I'm looking forward to it. I appreciate all that you do, Alfredo.
Okay. Text you soon. Right. Good luck, guys.
Okay, we'll see you later. Alfredo Alonso. I can't even begin to tell you what a good guy he is. Such a good guy. Works so hard, cares so much, and we become friends. And in my circle, I don't let a lot of people in, and that's that I've let him in my life because he's just such a good guy. He really is. He's genuine. He's reliable. He keeps his word. Yeah. Anyways, really good guy. Okay, we can handicap this real quickly. Let's see here. I don't forget, I have a show tomorrow, 12:15 Eastern. We've got the Hipica show tomorrow, 11:30 Eastern as well. And yeah, he is, Greg. We got 6 minutes before the race. This first time, here's the thing. This first time starter, yeah, I know it's the best, even, right? I know you got to have fun, and it's all depending on the people. Like we can talk shit, but it comes from a good place. That's the key, because none of us, I don't care how good we are, none of us can be on all the time, and so like he really has been on fire. So I got my work cut out for me. I'm a little worried that he picked 2 horses today that I didn't use. But I'm going to stick to my guns because I know how this track plays. And so I'm going to stick to my guns. I have a philosophy, like when a horse is getting action that you don't know why, usually they run good. Now, this horse has a big time GSR advantage. EquinEdge is second pick. I try to beat horses like this as much as possible, the 3. I really do. It's 42%. It's going to have the lead most likely, but these horses, second time out, you'll go broke betting these types of horses. So, I don't know. Let's see here. Let's see here. So I didn't like the 5. I'm going to take out the 5. Excuse me 1 second. Okay. So I'm going to take that horse out. I really do like the 3 horse, actually. So if I wasn't forcing anything, it would be this amount. But let's see if I can throw anything out. I mean, this horse for sure has, like, its form isn't great. A lot of times you can sort here. So here's what happened. You see a horse with a decent record here. These 2 horses, but they've got low SORs, right? So, but they're running good. And then you have other horses that have more class, but they're not running as good. That's what makes a really tough race, right? That's what makes a really tough race. That's Oldie's ticket there. So I'm actually going to play this ticket. Let's see here. Now, I don't anticipate anybody playing that big of a ticket, but this thing could pay. So I'm gonna go ahead and just play this this ticket. I will tell you this. I kind of like this 2 horse here in the last leg, California Gigi. But the 3 is the class of the race. But I kind of like this horse. I think this horse will run good. So let's see here. 2 minutes before the race. I'll stay here with this for this race with you guys. Pick 5, 1, 3, 4, 8, 9, all but the 7, 2, 3, 7. Going to leave out the 5, singling the 7, which is a really poor morning line. 2, 3, 6, 8. What's interesting is on California Gigi, Perez got off the 6 horse after winning, but it's a price play and it's 5-1 in the EquinEdge morning line. So I just can't say that horse can't run. But Mayor Remo, the 6 horse. Let's see here. What is that? No, Racing Colors 10-1. Okay, that makes sense. 5-2 on California. California Gigi is actually the morning line favorite there. All right, I'm just going to play that. Hey, Catherine. I wish I could show the race, but I can't. But tomorrow for sure we'll be able to show the races. So, all right, you guys, I'm gonna let you go. I hope you guys crush, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Hipica tomorrow, and then and my show's at Hipica's at 11:30 Eastern, and then my show's at 12:15 Eastern. EquinEdge Live, and thank you guys for supporting us and for getting on. We're looking at some other things as well as far as shows and things like that, so we can create more content for you guys, because this format of handicapping like this together is amazing. You guys are the best, and I hope you do really good today. Okay, so kick butt. Thank you, Stephen, Oldie, Greg, Catherine. I really appreciate you guys. I don't know if Justin, you're still there, but Imran, thank you so much, everybody. Okay, we'll see you later. Bye.